Imagine a place where time stands still, a remote cluster of islands teeming with creatures so unique, they seem almost prehistoric. Here, the air is filled with the calls of rare birds, and the landscape is shaped by ancient volcanic forces. These islands are a living museum where the past and present blend seamlessly, offering a glimpse into the wonders of evolution. This is the Galapagos Islands, an evolutionary playground that continues to mesmerize scientists, explorers, and nature lovers from around the world. Every visit here feels like stepping into a different era, where the rules of nature are rewritten and the unexpected is always around the corner. Located over 700 miles off Ecuador's coast, the archipelago's isolation has allowed life to evolve in ways seen nowhere else on Earth. The surrounding Pacific Ocean acts as a natural barrier, creating a sanctuary where species have adapted in extraordinary ways, untouched by the outside world for centuries. The name Galapagos comes from its most famous residents, the giant tortoises, whose slow, steady pace and impressive size have made them the enduring symbol of these islands. These gentle giants can live for over a century, and their story is deeply intertwined with the history and identity of the archipelago. Today, the Galapagos is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to its global importance. Strict conservation efforts are in place to protect its fragile ecosystems, ensuring that the unique plants and animals here can thrive for generations to come. Human presence is carefully managed, and every visitor plays a part in preserving this natural wonder. As we journey through these enchanted isles, we'll uncover the dramatic story of their volcanic formation, explore their breathtaking landscapes, and meet extraordinary animals found nowhere else. From sun-baked lava fields to lush highland forests, each island offers a world of discovery. Get ready to explore a natural laboratory where every island holds a new discovery. Every creature has a story to tell, and the spirit of adventure is alive in every wave and whisper of the wind. The Galapagos Islands await. Let the journey begin. The Galapagos Islands were born from fire, forged in the heart of the earth by forces both ancient and relentless. Their story begins not on the surface, but deep within the planet, where molten rock churns and pressure builds over millennia. Far beneath the Pacific Ocean, a powerful volcanic hotspot pulses with energy, sending plumes of magma upward through the oceanic crust. 14 million years ago, this hotspot began to build massive underwater mountains. Over countless eruptions, these mountains grew taller, eventually breaking through the waves to form the first islands of the Galapagos archipelago, a dramatic birth witnessed only by the sea and sky. The Nazca Plate, a vast slab of the Earth's crust, slowly drifts eastward, carrying the islands with it. This movement means the western islands are still young, raw, and volcanically active, while the eastern islands, shaped by time and erosion, are older and more weathered. This ever-changing geology has sculpted a landscape of dramatic contrasts, towering volcanoes, rugged coastlines, and shifting habitats. These physical changes have played a crucial role in how species disperse, adapt, and evolve across the archipelago. When the islands first emerged from the sea, they were nothing but barren volcanic rock, harsh, lifeless, and exposed to the elements. There was no soil, no shelter, and no sign of life. Yet life found a way. Microscopic pioneers like bacteria and lichens arrived, clinging to the bare stone. Slowly they began to break down the rock, creating the first thin layers of soil and paving the way for more complex life. Over time, wind and ocean currents carried seeds from distant lands. Some washed ashore, others floated on the breeze, and a few managed to take root in the new soil, beginning the slow transformation of the islands into living landscapes. During the last ice age, when sea levels dropped, land bridges formed between the islands. This allowed animals like the giant tortoise to migrate and spread, connecting populations before rising seas once again isolated them, setting the stage for unique evolutionary paths. The very ground beneath their feet, shaped by fire, water, and time, became the foundation for the Galapagos' extraordinary diversity and the evolutionary wonders that continue to unfold today. Despite sitting almost directly on the equator, the Galapagos Islands defy expectations. Instead of lush, steamy jungles, these islands present a landscape that is both surprising and unique. Their climate and scenery are shaped by forces far beyond their latitude. Powerful ocean currents, especially the cold Humboldt current flowing up from the Antarctic, sweep past the islands, This current brings chilly waters and cool air, creating a surprisingly dry desert-like climate along the coasts. The result is a stark contrast to the tropical rainforests found on other equatorial islands. Step ashore, and you'll find a world of cacti, sun-baked volcanic rock, and sparse, hardy vegetation. The landscape feels more like a desert than a paradise, with plants and animals adapted to survive in harsh, dry conditions. But as you journey inland and begin to climb the volcanic slopes, the scenery transforms. At mid-elevations, forests emerge, and during the rainy season, these trees burst into vibrant green, creating a patchwork of life that stands in sharp contrast to the arid coast. The real transformation, however, happens in the highlands. Here, moist air carried by trade winds is forced upward by the volcanic peaks, cooling and condensing into mist and drizzle. This creates a lush, almost otherworldly forest, shrouded in clouds and alive with moisture. In these cool, magical highlands, daisy trees tower overhead, while mosses and delicate orchids cling to every surface. The air is cool and damp, a stark contrast to the sun-baked lowlands below, and the diversity of plant life is astonishing. This dramatic vertical layering of ecosystems, from the arid, cactus-studded coast to the misty cloud forests above, creates a mosaic of habitats. Each layer supports its own unique community of plants and animals, driving the island's incredible biodiversity. Each zone presents its own set of challenges, pushing both plants and animals to adapt and specialize in remarkable ways. Some species thrive only in the dry lowlands, while others are found exclusively in the cool, wet highlands. Even a single island can host radically different habitats, sometimes within just a few kilometers. This close proximity of contrasting environments fuels rapid evolution and the emergence of new species. The Galapagos is a living demonstration of how climate, geography, and the forces of nature work together to shape life in extraordinary ways, making these islands a true natural wonder. Galapagos plants are masters of adaptation, evolving in isolation to survive harsh conditions. The prickly pear cactus, for example, arrived millions of years ago and radiated into several species. On islands with giant tortoises, cacti evolved into tall, tree-like forms to escape grazing. Where tortoises are absent, they remain low shrubs. The scalesia, or daisy tree, began as a small flower but evolved into towering trees in the moist highlands, forming dense, mossy forests. These forests support entire ecosystems of mosses and orchids. Evolution here doesn't just create new species, it transforms the very nature of plants. The flora of the Galapagos is living proof of life's adaptability. The Galapagos giant tortoise is the island's most iconic resident. Descended from much smaller mainland relatives, these tortoises arrived millions of years ago and, with no predators, evolved to enormous sizes. Island gigantism allowed them to store more food and water, and live over a century. As tortoises spread to different islands, they became isolated and adapted to local conditions, evolving into distinct species. Dome-shaped shells evolved where ground vegetation was abundant. Saddleback shells developed where food was higher up. Each shell shape tells the story of its island's environment. Some species, like lonesome Georges, are now extinct, but conservation efforts continue. The giant tortoise is a living symbol of evolution in action. Protecting them ensures the ancient rulers of the Galapagos endure. The Galapagos is home to the world's only marine iguana, a lizard that swims and feeds in the ocean. Descended from land iguanas, they adapted to eat algae, evolving flattened tails, strong claws, and the ability to expel salt. Basking on volcanic rocks, they warm up after icy dives. Nearby, the flightless cormorant tells another evolutionary tale. With no land predators, these birds lost the need to fly. Their wings shrank, and their bodies became perfect for diving. They now hunt underwater, trading flight for swimming prowess. Both species are striking examples of how isolation and unique challenges drive dramatic adaptations. The Galapagos is a showcase of evolution's creativity. Here, necessity truly is the mother of invention. No animals are more closely tied to the Galapagos and the theory of evolution than Darwin's finches. All descended from a single ancestral species, these birds diversified into at least 14 species, each with a unique beak. Their beaks evolved to exploit different food sources: thick for seeds, pointed for cactus flowers, slender for insects. The woodpecker finch even uses tools to extract insects from bark. Darwin collected these birds in 1835, not realizing their significance until later. Their diversity became a cornerstone of his theory of natural selection. The finches are a living model of how one ancestor can branch into many forms. Some Galapagos animals are famous for their charisma, like the blue-footed booby. Their bright blue feet, a sign of health, are central to their courtship dance. The bluer the feet, the more attractive the mate. Another striking trait is island tameness. With no natural predators, animals here show little fear of humans. Yellow warblers, sea lions, and iguanas allow visitors to approach closely. This tameness is a rare gift, but also a fragile one. It reminds us to respect and protect the unique wildlife of the Galapagos. Here, nature's wonders are on full display, if we tread lightly. The Galapagos Islands are forever linked to Charles Darwin, whose 1835 visit changed science forever. Darwin observed subtle differences among tortoises, mockingbirds, and finches on different islands. These observations planted the seeds for his theory of evolution by natural selection. The Galapagos became his natural laboratory, showing how isolation and adaptation create new species. Today, scientists continue to study the islands, uncovering new insights into genetics and climate change. The Galapagos remains a living testament to evolution, a place where its processes are visible in real time. For nature lovers and scientists alike, it's a pilgrimage to the birthplace of one of science's greatest ideas. The islands inspire wonder and a deeper appreciation for life's endless creativity.